That just about every single patient that visits a hospital, whether they're coming into ER with a fever, or they're in intensive care, or they're in surgical, they are all impacted by pharmacy. And it may be nothing more than a Tylenol or a suppository when they visit Emerge, but pharmacy is impacting every single patient.
When I first started in pharmacy, I loved being able to make the rounds and leave the pharmacy to deliver medications and pick up new patient orders. So it allowed me to kind of circulate and be a part of all departments in the hospital. And then as technology became more prevalent, that certainly was my niche into my role in the pharmacy. I love technology. I love the idea of how it helped pharmacists and pharmacy technicians to do their job much more efficiently, how we could deliver medications to patients in a much more timely manner.
When I introduce myself to customers, I often certainly share with them that I'm a pharmacist, which is a great kind of door opener, if you will. They know that I can appreciate the kind of daily pains and challenges and rewards that they feel. At the end of the day, though, they're really more interested in how we can help them solve their problems.
I understand their pain points, which helps me to really better analyze and assess and recommend what's really going to help solve the problem, because I've lived it. So having been there, having experienced it, I think that's what brings so much to the table. And that's where I find our clients really recognize that, and they appreciate the fact that you're not just talking a talk, that you really understand what they're talking about.
So I think the best part about being a pharmacist, and it's kind of often cliche and overstated, but I mean, ultimately taking care of the patient. And you know, one of the things in some of the companies that I had worked for before had put forward kind of their mantra on patient care and how we take care of the patient is, you know, it's everybody's responsibility. It's not just the nurses, the doctors, the pharmacists. It's not just those people, but it's really everybody. So that really is the center of everything I do, and I kind of include that as well when I transitioned to this role at Swisslog. It really is still about the patient, and while it shifted kind of in what I do, the goal is still to help deliver better care ultimately for our customers and their patients.
I have been a pharmacy technician for over 9 years now. I understand how difficult it is to work in a pharmacy and how important it is to have things work as well as they possibly can.
When a pharmacy is looking at technology for their pharmacy, there are a lot of changes that are going to occur. So my experience of working in the pharmacy and implementing technology such as carousel technology certainly allows me to speak to that as a subject matter expert. It allows me to provide them with information such as, don't forget to think about this, or many of our customers have found this is the best way to change your workflow or to make your processes more efficient. So it's something I love to do.
I visit clients usually early on in the decision making when they're trying to decide what automation they need to get their pharmacy where they want it. So I really try to understand where they are currently, and I understand what their vision is going to be, and not just in the next year or so, but what's the vision in the next 10 years. And so then I work closely with the client as well as with our sales consultant.
The visionary piece that I see, and especially what excites me about Swisslog, is we have the ability to put into place different pieces of hardware or software technology to ease the burden in places where pharmacies have traditionally struggled before. And that allows them to free up those resources they need to take on some of those bigger initiatives, those more kind of visionary things that everybody's been hoping and wanting to do. But this really gives them the opportunity to do that.
A lot of people ask, and even some of the students that we have spend time with us will say, so why did you stop being a pharmacist? And my answer is that I didn't stop being a pharmacist, it's just that my role is different. Much like a director of pharmacy doesn't really practice in the same way they once did, they're really responsible for helping their teams do good work. On the vendor side and working tools and solutions and software, it gives me a chance to help lots of other pharmacists and pharmacy technicians do their jobs a little bit better, and that's the reward I get from that. And there's always something new.
I'm very lucky to get to work with such a professional team of pharmacists and certified pharmacy technicians, and together I believe the years of experience we have a lot to offer to customers that are looking at technology. There's always trepidation when you're going to put automation into your pharmacy, so those real life cases of using products in a pharmacy just allows us to work together to provide a customer the best possible solution.